What's going on, Leos? We are going to go ahead and jump into your weekly reading here for March 24th. No, yeah, March 21st through the 27th. So this will be for March, for next week, basically. Because by the time I get out all these videos, it'll be perfect timing. So let's do it, Leos. How y'all doing? How y'all doing, Leo? Be sure to also check your other placements. You can check your rising sign, your moon sign. You can check your Venus sign. However, if I go into the astrology of the reading, if I feel intuitively led there, it will be from your sun sign and your rising sign. All right, let's see. What's going on with Leos? Leo in the house. Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups, and the Strength card here. There you go, Leo. You're popping out with that Strength card. What's in your challenge here? Star card. Shit. Three of Cups. And you have the Chariot. Four Swords, the Magician, and you have the Page of Cups. Challenge, Death card, Page of Wands, and you have the Four of Cups here. Interesting. Leo. Let's see. You do have the Saturn Truth card. You got Spend Time on You, Balance Yourself. That's what I was getting in your challenge. It's like I feel like a lot of you guys, you could be tapping back into kind of that emotional world of yours in regards to, refueling your emotional cup, or refueling. But it's like I feel like you're actually starting to regain your sense of happiness here. I feel like you're really focused on happiness too. It's like you're really looking at what's spiritually in alignment with you and what's really going to create like the vision that you have for yourself. But I feel like your energy is actually pretty good. I know the moon's in Leo right now when I'm doing this reading, and so if you're watching this today, this could, this makes sense. But also there could be new love for some of you with that Ace of Cups, or there could be something going on in love with you at this time. But I feel like you're really starting to find your own inner happiness here. And what I was getting with this Spend Time on You, Balance Yourself, I feel like a lot of you guys, especially if you're, because I feel like you're moving forward here with the Chariot and the Star card in regards to your visions, your goals, the things that you want to achieve. I also get this energy of a lot of people, or this could be even in like your community, Leo, or this can be an energy, with friends, relationships, whatever the case might be. I mean, you do have Mars, Venus, and also Saturn in your 7th house. So there could be a lot of things going on with people and relationships. So I feel like it's like saying, like, in order for you to move forward here, I feel like you may need some time to yourself, spend time on you, balance yourself. Like if you need to reconnect or make sure that you have, you're taking care of your own energy here, I would do so, especially if you've been feeling a little bit energetically depleted or disconnected a bit. I feel like you may need some time here to keep tapping into your own inner world and filling up your own cup here. Reconnect spiritually if you need to, Leo. You have the Four Swords, the Magician. You also have the Page of Cups here. Well, I like this energy because I kind of feel like you're getting into this grounded energy, Leo. It's kind of, I feel like it's like, how do I really explain this? I feel like you're coming up with newer things here. The Four Swords can be an energy of contemplation, meditation. And with the Magician, it could talk about, really wanting to manifest your desires or channel your energies into something creative, possibly. But the Page of Cups could be something newer. It could be newer projects, newer dreams, or things that you're inspired by. I would definitely listen to your inspirations and listen to your intuition about the things that you want to connect to. You do have the Saturn Truth here card as well. And I kind of get a lot of 7th house energy in this reading. And this is when the astrology is coming in right now. So with Saturn being your 7th house, it may test your relationships a bit, really finding relationships that are really in alignment with you. And, Saturn being there, it could be kind of like, because Saturn in Aquarius, Saturn restricts, right? We all know that. But Saturn in Aquarius is actually open to a lot of things, or open to a lot of ideas, or just a lot of different things. But it also restricts at the same time, because it wants to find like what's the right, basically, puzzle piece to fit, that's going to help you progress in your future. And so I feel like with the Saturn card, I feel like it's telling you to really stay aligned, in your truth about the connections you do want, or just even in regards to yourself, like, staying true to you and really looking at, because especially Four Swords is Jupiter and Libra. Libra does with relationships at this time, so you may be finding more relationships, and or your relationships could be increasing here, or your connections, or maybe even getting business for you as well. I don't know why it's coming through, but it is. But I feel like with the Four of Swords, it's like really telling you to like take action on the things that really resonate with you, the relationships, people, things that you want to create in your life. So that's what I'm getting there, Leo. We're gonna have to clarify. You do have the Death card, Page of Wands, and you also have the Four of Cups. I feel like with this Death card, this is some sort of transformation you're going through. This is some sort of rebirth here. I feel like there's something here that you're also clearing. I mean, it does make sense. The sun is in your 8th house. The 8th house, your 8th house is Pisces, but the 8th house overall is the house of Scorpio, and the Death card is Scorpio energy. So it's like I feel like you're once the sun transits out of your 8th house and goes into your 9th house of Aries, that's when I feel like you're gonna. That's when I feel, because the sun going through your 8th house right now. There's a lot of transformation going on. This could be reconnecting spiritually, like I said. This could be a lot of clearing out just emotions and just things that you could be attached to that just no longer serve you anymore. I feel like with that Death card, it's like this is some sort of clearing going on. And I feel like with the Page of Wands, Four of Cups, like you're starting to open up toward things now and connect to things and pursue things that bring in, joy and the optimism. I feel like you're also seeking more adventure here, opening yourself up towards something that could be of some some sort of adventure or some new thing here. So that's what I'm getting. I want to call y'all Leo. Let's clarify, Leo. Oh, Leo. All the fire signs right now, like we need some fire in the chart. Holy shit. That sun is so close to coming into Aries. All right, let's see. Knight of Pentacles on the Ace of Cups. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race here. You have the Page of Swords on the... There we go. You have the Page of Swords on the Ten of Cups. You have the Chariot again on the Strength card. Yeah, it's like you're moving forward. I feel like you're staying determined. I feel like you're chasing what it is that you want. You're going after your dreams. You're going after the things you want to accomplish. I feel like the stimulation is what's coming back with this Page of Swords. It's like I feel like you're starting to... Like your curiosity is starting to be stimulated. I feel like you're like looking for different things or trying newer things or starting to just, get different ideas about what it is that you want in your future and the things that are going to bring you happiness. With that Nine of Pentacles, it's like slow and steady does win the race. It's like Nine of Pentacles really reminds me of Virgo. It's like being practical, making sure that you're managing your energy with the Ace of Cups, staying on top of your task. And like those slow, those little minor things I feel like are going to be a big deal for you, Leo. You do have this protection. Oh, I just remember we have a full moon in Virgo. That makes sense. So Nine of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups could also be the integration of, the Ace of Cups deals with the water element. So that's why it could deal with love and emotional connection. So this could be love for some of you. But the Ace of Cups is also, water is also spiritual. It's also your own emotional happiness as well. So it's like these integrations that you're making, doing newer things, continuing to move forward, I feel like is what's kind of revitalizing you here. I'd also protect your energy as well with this protection cave card, But I almost get too, it's like don't close yourself off, Leo. How do you get through your challenge? Seven of Swords on the Star card. You have the Two of Cups on the Three of Cups, and you have the Temperance on the Chariot. I feel like you're going to have to find the middle ground, especially in regards to your relationships, your partnerships. I'm not getting a bad energy on that Seven of Swords. What I'm getting with that Seven of Swords, it's like you may have to really... I'm not saying to completely focus on yourself because it's going to be hard at this time. And that's not the goal anyway. It's not just to have all the focus on ourselves. I mean, it could be for some time, but it's like when you go through 7th house transits, it deals with relationships. And with Mars and Venus there, especially Saturn too, it's like there's going to be things about relationships, people, meeting newer people, networking. Seven of Swords on how to get through the Star card is like really finding, because I feel like it's so strange, Leo, because I feel like your energy here, like the people, I feel like there's a need to balance your energy in regards to, how do I say this? Sorry, Leo. Because I get this energy at people. It's like making sure that, being of service to others, connecting to others, but being aware too. It's like, don't get lost, don't lose your own sense of individuality. But I do feel like it is an important time to connect as well, because the Seven of Swords is Moon in Aquarius. So it's like you may find yourself being more social or having to be more social. But it's like, in order for you to be more social and being able to spread your light, Leo, it's like you're gonna have to also make sure that you don't neglect your own self. And that's what I'm getting here. The Two of Cups on the Three of Cups, I just feel like it's telling you to open up and connect. Don't be afraid to connect to newer people as well. Also finding connections that you trust, people that you trust emotionally. And the Temperance on the Chariot is like, don't take things to the extreme. Just making sure that you're staying in alignment and staying balanced. But I feel like there's like this integration here. It's like you're learning. It's like yourself, and then other people. So I feel like there needs to be balance in that area. Shit. Sometimes Leos could go to the extreme. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I know Scorpio gets that shit a lot, but Leos, we can go to the extreme too. Or even all fire signs, I feel. Eight of Swords on the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're clearing your mind. Don't be afraid to silence your mind, Leo. Especially with the Eight of Swords. If you find that your mind is just going crazy with the Eight of Swords and you feel stuck, Four of Swords, like, don't be afraid to take some time to yourself to relax and, think. I would definitely think before making hard decisions too. Magician on the Ace, or the Ace of Cups on the Magician. You have the Ace of Cups again. So I feel like you're channeling your creative energies here. I feel like by being creative and by really following your intuition, some of you guys may be manifesting generators. I always get this energy for you, Leo. Ace of Cups, the Magician, I see that as sacral energies and manifesting energies, obviously. So I feel like for some of you, it's like by really going with what it is that you intuitively feel in regards to what it is that you're inspired by, or just the things that are bringing in emotional fulfillment, I feel like will also relieve you of kind of being in your head. Especially Mercury being in Pisces. Mercury in Pisces in your 8th house is like, you could be really, it's like, that's like, that's like the depths, like really going deep into things here. So your mind and your intellect at this time, there's a lot of things that you could be thinking about, and this could be about anything. This could be about careers. This could be about your personal life. This could be about relationships. And, that's why I feel like with this Temperance coming out, because I feel like it's not wanting you to take things to the extreme. It's like, I would follow your intuition, make sure that you feel an alignment with your decisions. But, Mercury and Pisces is actually more intelligent than people think. It's just the thing with Mercury and Pisces when it comes to relaying it to others or relating it to others, that's where Mercury and Pisces has a difficult time. So it's like Mercury and Pisces are very intelligent. And they have a vast intellect, but it's like communicating that or translating that's when it's hard. So for some of you, it's like by expressing instead of mentally kind of thinking how you're going to word something or say something or just being in your head about it. I feel like if you follow those creative inspirations, I feel like it's going to lead you to like feeling inspired, and creating the things that you want with the Ace or Page of Cups. Sorry. Yeah, the Emperor here. So it's like I feel like you're stepping back into your power. I feel like you're taking on the responsibility. Some of you guys can be connected to an Aries. I got the Magician. I got the Emperor here as well. But I really do feel like by following your truth and speaking your truth, Leo, it's like I feel like will help you, especially because it's like sometimes we can have a lot on our mind and we can be thinking about things and things that we want to say or things that we want to do. But it's like sometimes if we procrastinate for too long, that's when the Eight of Swords comes in, because we just have a bunch of things in our mind. It's like I feel like by speaking your truth, channeling your energies into things, opening yourself up to the things you want to receive emotionally, I feel like will help you. Because with this Emperor, it's like you're leveling up here. You're stepping into your power. You're starting to go for the things that you want. So that's what I'm getting here. I feel like a lot of people. Well, let me clarify. You have the Nine of Pentacles on the Death card. Eight of Cups on the Page of Wands. This is interesting. And you have the Magician on the Four of Cups here. Yeah, I feel like I feel like you may be finding that your values may be changing, but I also get this significant transition or transformation into more abundance here as well. It's like for some of you, it's like I get this. I mean, Leos can be very independent, pretty much all fire signs. Um, but for some of you, I feel like you may be opening. It's like because I feel like you don't really want to be like just. I'm not saying you don't want to be single, but it's like at some point in time when we're single, it's like and we have our shit together and we're doing our thing and we're creating the reality for ourselves. It's like that's when we can allow love in, right? That's when like love will make sense. But if you don't have your shit together, if your reality is just all over the place and it's falling apart or whatever the case might be, it's like it's always best to kind of put the focus back on yourself. So that way you can actually fill up your own cup, and then also so that way when you enter a relationship, you'll be able to obviously y'all get it right. You'll be able to, co-create with another individual. And I know that's not always the case, but So it's almost like for some of you, there could be something of romance with the Page of Wands or of love that you could be kind of leaping into here. I feel like the opportunity's there. I just feel like with the Death card, Nine of Pentacles, it's going to be up to you. Now, this doesn't have to be in love. This could just be a new person that you're meeting. But just in general, I feel like if you're trying to do it alone, Leo, I feel like there's actually connections coming in. And with the Death cards, like you may be having to make a sacrifice or make a change so that way you can actually, really open up to the things or the people that you want to connect to. I don't know why it's coming. It's just coming through. But the Magician of the Four Cups, I would trust your intuition. Don't close off your heart, Leo. Four Cups is a closed off heart. Don't feel like, like you're not going to be able to make it happen or thinking too much on the negative side. Obviously, don't get lost in an illusion, but, I feel like everything's in your control. I mean, it always is, but clarify the Saturn Truth card for Leo. You got Moon Soul. Some of you guys may have Moon in Leo. Saturn may be opposing your Moon right now. Clarify this Protection Cave. Life Breath. Yeah, so this is like reinvigorated, becoming re-inspired, or becoming inspired. You are here for a purpose, learning, realizing what matters to you. I feel like your sense of finding who you are at this time or finding what it is that you like or just your individuality or I feel like may come through other people. So it's like some of you guys may have a Scorpio placement here or a Cancer placement. I don't know. I'm getting a lot in this reading, but the Moon Soul and with Saturn Truth is like emotionally being honest about, what it is that you're feeling and not restricting yourself, going through the torture of, feeling like you can't speak your mind or speak your feelings or even it can just be just emotionally getting honest about yourself or getting honest about what it is that you want, Leo, and what's really going to take you to the next level in your life. I don't really want to pull that. You got the Solar Eclipse Revolution card. So there is like a change here, especially with that Death card, Nine of Pentacles here. So I would take a look and see like the last solar eclipse, where it happened in your chart. Or the eclipse is coming up. But this card also wants to come out. You do have the fifth house of creativity. Fifth house obviously rules creativity, expression, comprehension, and it also rules love. So I feel like it's just really about making the hard change and being honest about what's really going to bring you happiness and what's really going to inspire you, Leo. But don't be afraid to get creative as well, like your projects, your career, your goals. It's like I feel like there's a lot of things you may be wanting to do at this time, and I feel like it's telling you to channel those things. If you're trying to overthink it, especially with Mercury being a Pisces, it's just going to drive you crazy. You're not going to figure it out. You can't figure out Pisces. You can search and search through Neptune, which is ruled by, Pisces, Neptune, but you will never get down to the bottom of it. It just goes on forever. It's just the depth of depth of depth of depth. So if you're getting stuck in a spiral of a loop of thoughts and, in the mind, it's like, take some time to really listen to your intuition and connect and see what it is that you want emotionally and follow your intuition. So that's what I got for you, Leo. I appreciate y'all for watching. If you like the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. It does help me in the channel, and I really appreciate it. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload your videos. But nonetheless, Leos, I'm wishing y'all the best for the week, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.